Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. Today, we'll be talking something very important, and it's about a video a white woman made saying that if only black racists and white racists are going to come together and fight, that the government will really be very scared and, they will know the power they hold together. Black and white people hold together. So it looks like, you remember when they said that it looks like black people are going to save democracy. I think this is what they are looking out on now, right now. They want black people to save democracy as always. Now, I am going to make this clear. We do not have the same fight. That fight is not our fight. We have our own, black people have their own problems that they are facing already, which they are fighting for. So black people aren't coming to join you to fight what you want to fight. If there is anything you are fighting for, go ahead and keep fighting for it. But leave black people out of your business. Because some of you, if I still call you all up and ask you, do black people deserve reparations? You all are still going to say no. You all were out there and they were banning books on African American history. You all never came out to speak on anything. Florida is where war goes to die. Nobody came out to speak. But you want us to come together and fight wars. Go do your fight. Go do your war and let us be. We are not fighting with anybody. Let's get into this video.
Hey, did y'all know that if you put aside that racist black and white bullshit and actually came together in unity as Americans, we could be the government's worst motherfucking nightmare? Just imagine. For once, Americans would be in control. Did y'all know that if you put aside that racist black and white bullshit,
what about it?
And actually came together in unity as Americans,
we Americans?
We could be the government's worst motherfucking nightmare?
Oh. Put race aside. Put race aside. How conveniently you can say that as a white person when I can. You want me to join the fight that you've already won and we're just looking for equality. You know what I'm saying? When then you want to say that we're Americans when constitutionally me, black people, we 3/5 of a fucking human being. Y'all conveniently ignore race when you want us to fight for you. But any other time, know what I'm saying, we need to get over it. Now, I can sit here and say, like, there's white people that I have great personal relationships with because I fuck with who fuck with me, right? But on the grand scale, a lot of y'all like to ignore the injustice, inequality, oppression, systematic racism that black people suffer from until it's time for you to need us as numbers to fight your cause. And when we do fight your motherfucking cause and we go out there and we do this shit, y'all gonna be back on that same old shit trying to put us underneath your feet. Why the fuck should we help you do anything when you ain't never helped us do a motherfucking thing? Have a beautiful day.
Y'all know that if you put aside that racist black and white bullshit.
It's how convenient when you have a problem, then it ends up being our problem. That seems like it's a you problem. This is how we believe, and this is what I believe. As a fellow American, I want to be known as American. I don't want to be American when it's a circumstantial situation. And I believe as a black woman and a person with integrity of equal give and take. And that's not even with any type of race, any type of religion, any type of sexual orientation. Because when you look at your history of wars, it was the indigenous, it was the Spanish, and it was the black Americans, predominantly the black Americans and the indigenous, that was helping y'all to make sure you have a structure of America. We built monuments, we built infrastructures, and even people from foreign lands came to you guys, and you guys, all you did was mistreat us. You let other foreigners come in front of us and never expected us and never showed us the respect or the gratitude, all right? And history has a way of repeating itself. We don't have to even look back at history, all right? Moving right along. It's only convenient when you want to make a fight on something. And 9 cents of the time, it's the fight that you guys created. All right, and then we have to turn around and clean it up. We will invite you to the cookout, but here's the thing: you bring a plate, but you don't bring you bring yourselves, and you bring in the midst of it as an equal give and take. Not then when soon as the battle is finished, then you turn around and look at us like we're glass and we're not worth anything. Okay, not even the bottom of your shoe. All right, so if you want to turn around, you look at all the things that you guys have done recently with the mass shootings, the unseen deaths, claiming that it was suicide and no, it was homicide, children being missing, okay? And then they look at a blind eye, but meanwhile, when your people get missing, we get all helicopters and Megan's Law, okay? Moving into the situation of the whole entire thing. Half of y'all don't even want us around in the neighborhood, even though we went and purchased houses and stuff, and even purchased land, and you guys want to find ways to try to run away from us. So it's not convenient when you talking about the battle, the fight, and the race, this and everything. Because when it's convenient is when you guys start the fire. And then we have to turn around and pull it out. Look at the years of Black Americans had to go through, and many other people that's besides, which is black and brown. All right? How convenient. Okay? We getting tired of you guys using the N-word. Even our own people, we getting tired of y'all using the N-word. Okay? We getting tired of y'all using all the things and slangs and then trying to erase us from history books. I didn't see anybody talking about the fact when you heard these politicians want to remove Black American history and even African Black American history. I didn't see nobody supporting us when DeSantos was talking racial slurs and using symbols of saying woke must die. We saw a lot of you commentators were sitting there laughing and thinking it was funny for him to say those type of derogatory statements. Okay? Because to this day, you guys wish that you can lynch us and hang us on the tree like strange fruits. Okay? And even wish that we didn't have too much authority. Some of y'all probably think that it's okay for y'all to be separated from us. Okay? And not us allow us to even vote. Okay? I didn't see none of y'all turn around and pour out when situations were happening over the world, like in Haiti and Congo and various parts. Some of y'all were laughing. I saw some of this news feeds from TikTok. We had this guy who was a commentator. He was laughing about Black American history and making it as a joke. And then you saw the people them of my kind talking about, oh, he was just making a joke. Black American history is not a joke. You guys have stolen our patents, okay? And regardless, we had the patents on black and white, and you guys still stole it from us. Okay? You guys even trying to push us out of country music. All right? And just because Beyonce decided to wake up one day to do country music, everybody trying to turn around and ban her. And you guys literally use derogatory statements and try to piss on us. All right? And tell us that we're not accountable for certain things. Look at our school system. Look at our neighborhoods. Every time our prophets come and saying let's unite together and be equal as one, they end up being 6 feet. They end up being 6 feet under. They end up being 6 feet under. So I say to myself, why should we fight your fight? You fight your own fight. We have our own situation going on. And our situation is not yours. Like I said, it's your problem, not ours. We are tired of fighting. We are tired of looking at the diversities. We are tired of looking at the inequalities, the social injustice, the imprisonments. We are tired of seeing all the negativity, propaganda. We see how you are basically supporting a man who pretty much got away with doing espionage, treason, also bankruptcy, frauds, all kind of stuff. And you talk about he's the best president of the United States. When meanwhile, he has a group of people that want to talk and sat there in press conference talking about they want to do recolonization again in Africa and South America. So say to yourself, that's not our battle. We won the war when you guys turned around and stole the war from us. And then turn around and put in the history books and talk about you won and put a flag on it. So you put a flag on that. The only thing I fight every morning is being black and being a woman. I will stand 10 toes down and firmly on the ground, and I will fight the good fight to being a mother to make sure that my children can have 40 acres and a mule. How about, I don't even hear you guys talk about we have the rights for reparation. Some of y'all question us, telling us why should we have reparation, and talk about slavery was a trade. So I didn't know that in the midst of the trade, in our apprenticeship, we had to get beaten and raped and lynched. Okay? And if we wasn't submitted, we get sold or have our children having breeding plantations. I remember I heard this lady talk about she don't believe that breeding plantations exist. So how come the population of slaves started to increase? You know, in the subject matter, when I look at things, the only thing I fight every day is being a woman and being black. Your fight is not my fight, okay? It's not my fight. And just the fact of me just standing alone is my only fight. I'm looking up my head eye and seeing that God is right beside me. That's my fight. And that's the only fight I will fight about.
I mean, shout out to all the speakers. I don't even know how to appreciate them. They really came correct. They came clean. They came like, they nailed it. Number one is, if only you know the woman that actually came out to say this. If you are not new, or if you are not new on my channel, you definitely will know how racist Brittany is. Brittany used the N word. Everything that black people say that they do not want is all she go around and do, because she was raised by black people. So to her, proximity to blackness makes her like she feels that she's also black. And I am sure that if we call her today and ask her, are black people, supposed to get reparations, she probably would tell you no. Black people do not deserve reparations, right? And they do not want to live where my people live. They're Jim Crow and all that, redlining and the rest of it. But that she is calling, because she is calling on, like, let's put this racist bullshit, black and white racist bullshit, and come together to come and fight their fight, not even our own fight, You all remember that they said that it looks like black people are also going to save democracy. So this is more like a part of it. Black people will always come and save them every now and then, But this time around, we aren't saving anybody, because we are still trying to save ourselves, right? And if they are waiting, thinking that we are going to save them, that is your problem, not our problem. We are trying so hard to be black. Black people are trying so hard to be black, to continue to be who they are, to make sure that they have things going great for them. They have their own fight. So whatever you are thinking and fighting for, that is your own problem, not our own problem. We are not fighting anybody's fight. Go out there and do your thing, because you all were out there when, what's his name? Ron DeSantis said that African American history slavery benefited slaves, right? It was okay. And he went further to say that Florida is where woke goes to die. It was okay by then. And now their books are being banned, and none of them ever came out to speak or support black people and speak on their behalf. It was all okay, right? But now they want us to squash everything out and then come fight with them, because it is going to benefit them. It is really amazing how they think we are dumb. They are just going to come out and say, we need you all to come together so we all can fight things out. And then we'll rush out. Black people are going to rush out to come and fight, because they are fighters. Because, all of them, they always say that it is not in their history to speak up. But it is in black people's history to speak up. Absolutely beautiful. Interesting. This is where I'm going to draw the cut and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.